Doug from DJS Plumbing and Heating here. First thing I did this morning was inspected this device right here, which is the air elimination. It was not working properly. So I took it apart, tried to clean it, but wound up replacing the inner guts for it. After that, I purged all the air out of the heating system, and all the zones had air. But once all the air was gone, I began with this zone right here, this first circulator, and it was not operating properly. So I wound up replacing it. And I also labeled them all a little bit clearer. So this new black one is number 4, guest bedroom, hall, bath. And then number 3, 2, and 1, which correspond with 4, 3, 2, 1 in this control. After that work was complete, I turned the boiler on and noticed that it wasn't running properly. Something serious is wrong, or was wrong, inside of here. I don't know if you can see, but all of this black tint is soot buildup, and fire was coming out of here, which it's not supposed to do. This blower unit right here was not coming on and running the way it should. I spoke with the manufacturer, and we wound up talking about wiring, and we found that this control here is not the original one. I in fact found the old one. It was up here sitting on the shelf. This control does work. It's a universal control, but it gets wired differently than the original. And we had found out that some of the wires going into this control were incorrect. So it's now wired correctly in there. I haven't checked all the wiring inside the entire boiler because I don't have time to do that today, but it seems to be running properly. I recommend that we come back and go through it completely and check and make sure that every wire goes where it's supposed to go. We also need to clean this boiler now because the soot that we could see inside of the cabinet is just an indicator that there's soot inside of the boiler. So the boiler needs to be brushed out and cleaned. A couple hours need to be spent doing all of that business. I imagine going back to this device here, I imagine the reason why it had clogged up was because when the system was first installed, it was raw well water, unfiltered, that went into the heating system. And that caused debris to build up inside of the piping and inside of the automatic air vent and expansion tank and circulators and stuff like that. So I recommend when we come back to do the service, we put some cleaner in the system, let that circulate for a few hours, and then flush it out with clean water that we bring a filter and filter the water, and then follow that up with conditioner and sealant, and like that. So now the boiler is running properly, but we do need to come back and take care of some things, and I will speak with you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.